The following are the group of things or objects. This is a dining set. This is a sala set. This is a chess set. This is a 4-piece dinner set. This is a 16-piece dinner set. And this is a set of fruits. This group of things or objects are considered a set, but they are not considered as a mathematical set. So when is a group of things or objects a mathematical set? So welcome to Matdude's channel. If you are not yet a subscriber of this channel, the Matdude's channel, please subscribe now by clicking the subscribe button. Isama mo na rin ang notification bell at yung like button. Sa mga patuloy na ginagamit ang channel na to sa kanilang pagre-review sa kanilang mathematical lessons, maraming salamat. So ang topic natin ngayon is about set. So what is a set? A set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng well-defined? Pag sinabi nating well-defined, you can describe the group of things or objects. Pwede mo silang i-describe. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng well-defined. And then yung distinct, not just a collection of objects, Hindi lahat can be considered as set katulad kanina sabi ko. Although ang tawag doon ay dining set, sala set, pero hindi siya mako-consider as a mathematical set. So dapat distinct yung mga objects. Anong ibig sabihin ng distinct? Yan ay ang mga objects ay unique and walang nagre-repeat na mga objects. So, yan ang ibig sabihin ng set. It is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. So, dito, this is the first picture is the Sala set, this cannot be considered a mathematical set. It is not a mathematical set. Why? Dahil may nag-repeat na object. Dalawang upuan na pareho, no? So, although ang tawag dito ay sala set, pero dahil may na-repeat na object, hindi na siya mako-consider as mathematical set. Yung 4-piece dinner set, no repetition of objects, lahat unique, walang kapareho. So, yung 4-piece dinner set ay mako-consider natin na a mathematical set. Yung dining set, nag-repeat yung ibang objects, no? Aside from the dining table. Yung dining table, hindi siya nag-repeat. Pero yung mga upuan, nag-repeat. So, hindi siya considered as a mathematical set. It is not a mathematical set, yung dining table. Yung 16-piece dinner set, may mga nag-repeat ng objects dahil yan ay merong 4 cups, 4 plates, 4. So, may nag-repeat ng objects, hindi na siya considered as a mathematical set. So, this is not a mathematical set. Yung chess set, may nag-repeat din na mga objects dyan, no? Yung pawn, 8 yan, 16, bali lahat. Yung black, 8, tapos yung white, 8 din. So, nag-repeat yung mga pawns. And yung bishop, 2, yung horse, 2. Bawat color, no? Then yung tower, 2. Tower ba ang tawag doon? Or rook? Ayan. Yung chess set cannot be considered a mathematical set. Yung a set of fruits, tignan natin kung may na-repeat na fruit. Wala, no? Walang na-repeat na fruit. So, yan ay considered a mathematical set. So, yun lang. Doon natin malalaman kung mathematical set or not a mathematical set. Dapat pwedeng i-describe yung group of objects or things na member ng isang group. Kapag hindi natin pwedeng i-describe, hindi siya mako-consider as mathematical set. At kung madi-describe man natin, dapat ang objects ay distinct. Katulad nung sala set, na-describe naman natin, di ba? Kaya nga tinawag na sala set kasi na-describe natin yung dining set, yung 16-piece dinner set, and yung chess set. Lahat na-describe natin yan. Pero, na-violate nila yung second condition na dapat no repetition of objects at saka unique dapat ang objects. In a set, the elements are not repeated. Yun nga, dapat nga, di ba, unique. Kaya, elements are not repeated. Pero, yung the order of elements are not important. Pwedeng magpalit-palit yung order ng elements. So, for example, itong set na ito, the elements are G, R, A, D, E. Mga letters siya. O, walang nag-repeat. And meron kang another set, EDGAR. So, wala ding nag-repeat na element. These sets containing GRADE and EDGAR are the same set. Isang set lang sila, hindi sila magkaibang set. Kasi nga, yung order ng elements ay hindi important. Same set lang sila. By the way, yung elements, yun yung tawag doon sa member ng set. So these are examples of not a set. MATHEMATICS. Although we can describe the objects in this group of letters, pwedeng the letters in the word mathematics, pero kasi merong mga nag-repeat na objects like this one, letter M, nag-repeat, letter A, nag-repeat, letter T, ayan, may mga repetition of objects. So therefore, this group of objects cannot be considered a set. And another example, DOODS. So may mga nag-repeat din dyan. D and O. So this group of objects cannot be considered a set. Elements. So elements are the objects in a set. Sila yung member ng group or yung group na ito ay tinatawag na set. So elements. Pero kung hindi siya set, hindi natin sila mako-consider na element. For example, yung letters containing the word mathematics, hindi natin siya mako-consider na elements, yung MATHE, mga ganon, and so on and so forth, kasi hindi siya set dahil may nag-repeat na objects. Kaya hindi natin matatawag na elements yung MATHEMATICS. Yun. Matatawag lang natin na elements ang group of objects kung yung group of objects na yon ay set. So example, MATH, this set containing the letters of the word math, MATH. The set containing the word math, magkaiba yan ha. Kasi yung MATH, meron niyang 4 elements. Samantalang yung math, yan ay 1 element lang. No? So magkaiba. Elements are separated by commas. So dito, yung M, yung letter M, sineseparate siya sa letter A. So magkaiba silang elements. Unlike dito sa pangalawang set, walang comma, so ibig sabihin 1 element lang siya. So another example of a set, the set of, ito pwede natin i-describe to, the set of even numbers less than 9 or less than 10. The elements are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So meron tayong 5 elements. And since we can count the number of elements, it is called a finite set. If we can count the number of elements of a set, ang tawag natin dito is finite set. Next example, 1, 3, 5, and meron tayong mga ellipses up to 13. Merong ilang elements yan. 1, 3, 5. Tapos yung after 5 merong 7. Pero hindi na in-indicate dyan sa set na yan. 3 dots na lang. Ibig sabihin nung 3 dots, continuous, no? Continuous hanggang 13. So, ang last element is 13. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Yun ang mga elements between 5 and 13. 7 pala, kasama yung 13. 7 elements. And since we can count the number of elements, ang tawag dito sa set na to ay finite set. And then next is the elements of this set are starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, and then merong ellipsis. Ibig sabihin ng ellipsis, continuous yan, di ba? Since dito walang last element, we cannot count the number of elements. Yan. The elements cannot be counted. And if we cannot count the number of elements, ang tawag dito ay infinite set. So, hindi ibig sabihin may 3 dots or ellipses ay infinite na. Kasi yung second set natin, ang last element ay 13, so makakount natin. Kasi may last element. Pero yung 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth, we cannot identify the last element. So, yan ay infinite. Because we cannot count the number of elements. So, yan ang 2 types of sets. Finite and infinite. Meron tayong mga symbol for elements. Yan. This is the symbol for an element of. And this one is the symbol for not an element of. Yan. Yung una is an element of. Then, yung pangalawa is not an element of. Ibig sabihin nung may slash, ang slash ay negative, no? Yan, not. Meron tayong example ng set. The elements are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Masasabi natin na 4, yung 4, nasa member siya ng set A. Kaya yung 4 is an element of set A. Kaya yan ang symbol na gagamitin natin sa an element of. Another example, 0. Yung 0 ba ay member ng set A? Yes, siya yung pinakauna na object ng set A. Therefore, 0 is an element of set A. Is one member of this group? Wala, kasi ang members ng group A ay 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, walang 1. So, 1 is not an element of set A. 7. Meron bang 7 sa set A? Wala. So, 7 is not an element of set A. Eight. Is 8 an element of set A? Yes. 8 is an element of set A. 99. Meron bang 99 dyan? Wala. So, 99 is not an element of set A. Meron tayong another set. Set A, the elements are 1, 2, 3, ... up to 10. So, we have last element here, 10. Is 3 an element of set A? Member ba ng set A ang 3? Yes. So, therefore, 3 is an element of set A. 6. Is 6 an element of set A? O, baka sabihin nyo, sir, hindi po. 6 is an element of set A. Kasi yung dot na yan, continuous yan. Ibig sabihin, after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yung 4 to 9, naka-hidden lang siya, no? Pero meron yon. Kaya 6 is an element of set A. How about 11? Is 11 an element of set A? Hanggang 10 lang si set A. Nag-start siya sa 1, natapos siya sa 10. So, walang 11. So, 11 is not an element of set A. Next, empty or null set. So, this is a set that contains no element. Ang tawag dito ay empty or null set. A set without any element. So, example of an empty or null set. Set M is a set of negative counting numbers. Lahat ng counting numbers ay positive numbers or positive integers. No? Lahat ng counting numbers. Ang tawag din dito sa counting numbers is natural numbers or positive numbers. So, walang positive number na negative number. So, yung set M is an empty or null set. That is the concept of a set. So, thank you for watching this video.